Cavalier poets is a broad description of a school of English poets of the 17th century who came from the classes that supported King Charles I during the English Civil War. Charles, a connoisseur of the fine arts, supported poets who created the art he craved. These poets in turn grouped themselves with the king and his service, thus becoming Cavalier poets. The best known of the Cavalier poets are Robert Herrick, Richard Lovelace, Thomas Carew, and Sir John Suckling. Most of the Cavalier poets were courtiers, with notable exceptions. For example, Robert Herrick was not a courtier, but his style marks him as a Cavalier poet. Robert Herrick, 1591 to 1674. He was a 17th century English lyric poet and cleric. He is best known for his book of poems, Hesperides. This includes the Carpe Diem poem to the Virgins to make much of time, with the first line, Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Richard Lovelace, 1617 to 1657. He was an English poet in the 17th century. He was a Cavalier poet who fought on behalf of the king during the Civil War. His best known works are To Althea from Prison and To Lucasta Going to the Wars. Thomas Carew, 1595 to 1640. He was an English poet among the Cavalier group of Caroline poets. Carew's poems are sensuous lyrics. They open to us, in his own phrase, a mine of rich and pregnant fancy. His metrical style was influenced by Johnson and his imagery by Donne, for whom he had an almost servile admiration. Sir John Suckling, 1609 to 1641. He was an English poet and a prominent figure among those renowned for careless gaiety and wit, the accomplishments of a Cavalier poet. He was also the inventor of the card game cribbage. He is best known for his poem Ballad Upon a Wedding. Examples of the Cavalier poetry. He that loves a rosy cheek or a coral lip admires, or from star-like eyes doth seek fuel to maintain his fires. As old time makes these decay, so his flames must waste away. Thomas Carew. When love with unconfined wings hovers within my gates, and my divine Althea brings to whisper at the grates, when I lie tangled in her hair and fettered to her eye, the gods that wanton in the air know no such liberty. To Althea from Prison by Richard Lovelace.